Hello, so got good progress on the enemies. Gonna show you that update and then hopefully show you something helpful. And yeah, so anyways, here's the progress on these little enemy guys. Let's see here. So they're falling out of their little UFOs, and there's some more coming in. And what's fun is when you shoot them, they go pew and go flying all over the place. And they go flippity floppity ragdoll when they're up in the air, and they kind of turn around. And we have entered a bit of slow-mo. I think I didn't click on the right thing yet. There we go. Now we're back in full speed. Oh gosh, full speed. Okay, so here comes, I'll ignore those guys. Well, these guys come in. But you see they're hopping in, and when they can go ragdoll when they get into the air. Well, their ears can, and they go spinning. But yeah, when they go up, they transform into these little ball shapes. Nope, I can just kill them. Yeah, they morph into their little ball shapes, and the big guys actually do go ragdoll a little bit. It's very subtle, but the little bunny's ears ragdolls problem is solved. And yeah, here, let me come down here and show you. So here we got this. Here, my face. Good morning. How's it going? Good, good. Yes, in the world, in the bunnies. Oh, I've started reorganizing everything to make it more friendly for everybody. Not evil, cute. Here we are. So we got their actors, and I've redone quite a lot of how they function. But we have their animation blueprint now. We actually are finally using one. And it actually has a state machine that works the way it's supposed to and heads off to being angry when it's supposed to. But a big important thing that a lot of homework and help from everybody out there went into was these guys, Anim Dynamics. These guys are what makes Ragdoll work at a reasonable speed. So these little cubes are the Anim Dynamics doing their thing. And those ears are all ragdoll, but it comes at like 1/100th the CPU power. I don't know, I'm guesstimating. I just know when I turned off the regular style physics using the FAT systems and started using these Anim dynamic nodes in the Anim graph instead, that our frame rate at 400 enemies went from 30 frames a second all the way up to 65. So yeah, it's a lot better. And all they are is these little guys. You just enter over on the settings which bone you want, and then you do change the size of the box. That's that little box here in the corner that you're seeing. And then yeah, look at them go. And then yeah, you make the box a little bigger. Having them wide and flat works. That's right here with these box extents. You offset the box from the bone just a little bit with this Y or Z or X or whatever axis your bone is on. So it's either above or below the bone, depending on how you want it to wiggle. And then you come down here and you set the angular limits. And then, yeah, depending on how far, it'll wiggle back and forth. Downside of the angle one is the spring. Even though there is a angular spring option here, it doesn't appear to work. The bone, no matter what, just goes thunk, thunk, thunk when it rotates back and forth. So what I did instead was I got it set up as best as I could, looking the way I wanted it to with the limits, and then I told gravity to go up instead. So gravity now is -1 instead of 1. So the ears kind of do like this. But in any event, they work good. Yeah. And it gives me the feeling I want. So even if gravity's going up, when they get shot through the air, their ears flop and fold back. And so anywho, yeah, that was a big old fat dilemma that we managed to get our way through. And yeah. And the like I said, the state machine, it comes into a cache, and all you have to do to make a cache is just drag off of anything in the Anim graph. It's a cache, and then you have this cache that you can plug stuff into, and then later on make a copy of it or reference that cache and then plug it back in. So I'm taking the state machine, plugging it into a cache, and then Oh yeah, because originally I was having the state machine go in like that. And when you do that, and then you hit ragdoll, you see their ears start to woo woo back and forth. So yeah, so the cache is coming here, but also the cache is getting plugged into this multi-blend, so I can blend from going from ragdoll to not ragdoll, and that's just all off of this ragdoll alpha variable here using a couple lerps. So yeah, that one was a big old fiasco, and we were really able to save tons of tick time, I guess is the word. I don't know, compute cycles. Doubled our frame rate, doubled it. So yeah, it's good. And that is a whole lot, and thanks to, I gotta make sure to thank the on Reddit there was T-Mech. Thank you so much, T-Mech, for all the help. And EMK 101011 and Hunter Gatherer 1 and Burton Posey. Thank you all so much. And then over on the Unreal forums, there was Adeptus and Cyao, Cyaoeu, Xiao, I think. Anyways, yeah, they all help so much, and of course, in Unreal 4.16, there's actually gonna be a new node you can put in the anim graph that actually uses the FAT system, the normal FAT physics editor. But you plug, instead of turning it on inside of the normal blueprints, you turn it on inside of here. Not using anim dynamics, but something similarly named, and it will allow you to use the FAT system again. And so I may end up switching over to that. I don't know. This works fine for me for now. And yeah, the bunnies are approaching. The bunnies themselves are approaching done. Daniel Pederson, or Oceans Daniel. He's our one of our main enemy and weapons modeler and animator, and he's just freaking amazing. He pumps stuff out like you wouldn't believe, Speedy. I'll put a link to his stuff down below, so do check him out. He's crazy talented and crazy fast. Yeah, never seen anybody work at his speed. But anyways. And then yeah, so all these enemies are thanks to him for that. And where's my other one? These guys, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. These bad guys, they're really cool. Anyways, I like them. But yeah, that's all thanks to him. And then what was it? Oh, well, of course the design was done by Cobalt. And yeah, so it was. And what else we got? We actually got Dave Dexter, this crazy talented musician, to do the soundtrack, and we got our first sample in. And holy heck, man, this guy is good. I'll put a link to his stuff down below too. But yeah, this dude is crazy talented, and he just, like, he sent over the first sample of what he was shooting for, and it's exactly perfect. But yeah, Joel, our fearless leader, is in charge of the music and organizing that. But yeah, this week should be hopefully wrapping up bunnies, or the regular ones. Just putting a nail on them, and then sticking back in all the other weapons now that we have the new models, and getting everything put back together again. And yeah, it's a whole lot of rewriting everything as I go along, but when I'm rewriting it, the game is actually functioning a whole heck ton better. So as I've learned, and a lot of people others say, it's your first go around, you learn what not to do, and then you don't do it again. So yeah, it's nice coming across code that I did before, and then I'm approaching it and going, why did I do that? I could have done it so much better. So anyways, yeah, mainly thank you so much. Everybody on the Reddit and Unreal forums, yeah, could not have. I made a little testing that spawned a bunch of enemies, and so I could try to figure out what was causing the most delay, and then I found it down to the physics and also some collision. The collision I was able to work around, but the physics I didn't have the key until everybody on Reddit and Unreal forums said use anim dynamics, try it out, and I did, and instantly everything was running smooth and working better. So thank you so incredibly much. And yeah, be sure to visit the peoples in the links down below. They're super talented and super awesome, and yeah, they're good people. So anyways, yeah, hope everybody has had a shiny week. I'm still recording, right? Yes, okay. Hope everybody has had a shiny week. Sorry it's been so long since we did an update. We hit a point where I was like, I just have to do the thing. So, but now we're getting back on track, and all the art's coming in, and all the music's coming in. It's all coming together, and it's yay. So, thank you so incredibly much for following along with us. It does mean the world, and thank you for the kind words. They help a lot and keep us going when it's when it's a Saturday at 9 p.m. and you're like So yeah. Anyways, thank you so incredibly much for following, and we got updates coming all throughout this week, and we'll try to get in. We're trying to get back in the better habit of posting updates, and yeah. So hope everybody out there has been doing well, and I will yeah. Thank you, and I will catch you next Monday, Tuesday, something like that. Anyways, yes. Hope all is well, and I'll catch you then. Bye.